Are you tired of feeling like your blood sugar is controlling your life instead of you controlling it? As we get older, it seems like managing type 2 diabetes becomes this overwhelming daily battle that never ends. I know exactly how you feel because I've been on this journey myself. And I'm here to share what I've discovered about simple diet and lifestyle changes that can make a real difference. You know, when I first started researching type 2 diabetes management, I was shocked to learn just how many of us over 50 are dealing with this condition. According to what I found, nearly 27% of adults over 65 have been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. And that number keeps climbing every year. But here's what really got my attention: so many people think it's just something we have to accept as we age, like creaky joints or reading glasses. The truth is, type 2 diabetes happens when our bodies either don't produce enough insulin or can't use the insulin effectively anymore. Think of insulin as the key that unlocks our cells, so glucose can get in and give us energy. When this system breaks down, glucose builds up in our bloodstream instead of fueling our cells. What makes this particularly challenging for those of us over 50 is that our metabolism naturally slows down. We tend to lose muscle mass, and our bodies become more resistant to insulin over time. But here's where it gets really concerning. Unmanaged blood sugar doesn't just affect how we feel day to day. I learned through my research that it can lead to serious complications like heart disease, kidney problems, nerve damage, and even vision issues. The impact on our overall quality of life can be enormous, affecting everything from our energy levels to our ability to enjoy activities we love. Now, after spending countless hours diving deep into the latest research and talking with healthcare professionals, I want to share something that completely changed my perspective on managing type 2 diabetes. It's not about one magic bullet or restrictive dieting, it's about understanding how simple strategic diet and lifestyle changes can work together to help stabilize blood sugar naturally and improve our overall health. Let me tell you what I discovered about the incredible benefits of taking a comprehensive approach to diabetes management through diet and lifestyle modifications. After reading study after study from institutions like the American Diabetes Association and Harvard Medical School, I was amazed to find that people who made targeted changes to their eating habits and daily routines saw significant improvements in their blood sugar control within just a few weeks. The research I found from the National Institutes of Health showed that strategic dietary changes could reduce HbA1c levels by up to 2 percentage points in some individuals. But what really excited me was learning that these changes don't just help with blood sugar, they also improve cardiovascular health, boost energy levels, enhance sleep quality, and even support healthy weight management. A groundbreaking study from Johns Hopkins revealed that people who combined specific dietary strategies with lifestyle modifications had a 58% lower risk of developing diabetes-related complications. What I found particularly encouraging was that these benefits aren't just short-term fixes. The Mayo Clinic research I studied showed that people who maintained these simple changes experienced long-term protective effects against heart disease, improved kidney function, and better overall metabolic health. Many participants reported feeling more energetic, sleeping better, and having more stable moods throughout the day. Now, here's something crucial I learned through my research that you absolutely need to know about. There are certain food combinations that can actually work against your blood sugar management efforts. And I discovered you must never combine these foods if you want to avoid dangerous blood sugar spikes. Through my extensive reading, I learned that you should absolutely avoid eating refined carbohydrates like white bread, white rice, or sugary cereals with high-fat foods like bacon or butter. Here's why this combination is so detrimental. The refined carbs cause a rapid spike in blood glucose, while the high saturated fats slow down insulin sensitivity, creating a perfect storm for prolonged elevated blood sugar levels. I found research showing this combination can keep blood sugar elevated for hours longer than eating these foods separately. Another combination I discovered you must avoid is sugary drinks with processed snacks like chips or crackers. What happens is the liquid sugar gets absorbed incredibly quickly, causing an immediate blood sugar spike, while the processed carbs in the snacks create a secondary wave of glucose that can overwhelm your body's ability to produce adequate insulin response. I also learned that you should never combine fruit juices with high glycemic fruits like watermelon or pineapple. Even though fruit is generally healthy, this combination delivers such a concentrated dose of natural sugars that it can cause blood sugar levels to skyrocket, especially in people with insulin resistance. But here's the exciting part: what I learned is to always combine certain foods with your meals for maximum blood sugar stability and to really amplify the positive effects of your diabetes management efforts. What I found incredibly helpful is to strategically combine protein-rich foods like Greek yogurt, eggs, or lean chicken with high-fiber vegetables like broccoli, spinach, or Brussels sprouts. It turns out that this combination slows down glucose absorption, provides sustained energy, and helps maintain steady blood sugar levels for hours. The protein helps trigger insulin production at just the right rate, while the fiber creates a protective barrier that prevents rapid glucose spikes. I discovered that pairing healthy fats, like avocado, nuts, or olive oil with complex carbohydrates like quinoa, sweet potatoes, or oats creates an incredibly powerful synergy for blood sugar control. The healthy fats slow down carbohydrate digestion, leading to a gentler, more sustained release of glucose into the bloodstream. According to research I found from Harvard Medical School, this combination can reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes by up to 40%. Another game-changing combination I learned about is eating cinnamon with your meals containing carbohydrates. Studies I read showed that just half a teaspoon of cinnamon can improve insulin sensitivity and help glucose move into cells more effectively. I love adding cinnamon to my oatmeal or yogurt. It's like getting a natural blood sugar management boost with every bite. Here's a simple recipe combination I've found incredibly effective. Try mixing Greek yogurt with chopped almonds, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and a handful of blueberries. The protein from the yogurt, healthy fats from the almonds, antioxidants from the blueberries, and insulin sensitizing properties of cinnamon work together to create a blood sugar-friendly snack that actually tastes amazing. Now, since managing diabetes affects our overall well-being, including our sleep quality, let me share some valuable discoveries I've made about creating an optimal environment for better rest and adopting lifestyle habits that support healthy blood sugar levels. Through my research, I learned that maintaining stable blood sugar is crucial for good sleep, and good sleep is essential for proper glucose metabolism. It's a beautiful cycle when it works well. I discovered that keeping your bedroom temperature between 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit helps promote deeper sleep, which in turn supports better insulin sensitivity the next day. I found that establishing a consistent bedtime routine makes a huge difference. About an hour before bed, I dim the lights, avoid screens, and do some light stretching or reading. This signals to my body that it's time to wind down, and helps prevent those middle-of-the-night blood sugar fluctuations that can disrupt sleep. One of the most important things I learned is the role of morning sunlight exposure. Getting 15 to 20 minutes of natural sunlight within the first hour of waking helps regulate our circadian rhythm, which directly impacts insulin sensitivity throughout the day. I make it a point to have my morning coffee outside, or take a short walk around the block. Regular, appropriately timed exercise has been a game changer for me. I discovered that even a 10 to 15-minute walk after meals can significantly improve blood sugar control. The muscle activity helps glucose move into cells without requiring as much insulin, and the effects can last for hours. Now, here are some crucial precautions and important considerations I've learned that I want to strongly advise you about. First and foremost, before making any significant changes to your diet or lifestyle, especially if you're taking diabetes medications, you absolutely must consult with your healthcare provider. What works for one person may not work for another, and medication adjustments might be necessary as your blood sugar control improves. I learned that some people may experience digestive upset when first increasing their fiber intake. So it's important to make changes gradually. Start with small portions of high-fiber foods, and increase slowly over a few weeks to allow your digestive system to adjust. If you're taking blood sugar medications, particularly insulin, you need to be aware that improved diet and lifestyle changes can actually make your medications more effective, potentially leading to low blood sugar episodes. This is why working with your healthcare team is so crucial. They may need to adjust your medication dosages as your natural blood sugar control improves. I also want to emphasize that individual responses can vary significantly. Some people see improvements in their blood sugar within days, while others may take several weeks to notice changes. Age, current health status, medication use, and other factors all play a role in how quickly you might see results. It's also important to note that stress can significantly impact blood sugar levels. I learned that chronic stress releases hormones, like cortisol, that can make blood sugar harder to control. Finding healthy ways to manage stress, whether through meditation, gentle exercise, social connections, or hobbies you enjoy, is an essential part of comprehensive diabetes management. If you found this information helpful, I'd love for you to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell, so you never miss our latest health and wellness content specifically designed for our community. Please give this video a thumbs up if it provided value, and share it with friends or family members who might benefit from these insights. I'm curious about your experience. What simple diet or lifestyle change has made the biggest difference in your blood sugar management? Have you discovered any food combinations that work particularly well for you? Share your tips and experiences in the comments below. I read every single comment and love learning from our community's collective wisdom. Your insights might be exactly what someone else needs to hear on their own diabetes management journey. Remember, managing type 2 diabetes doesn't have to feel overwhelming. With the right knowledge and simple, consistent changes, you can take control of your health and feel better than you have in years. Here's to your health and vitality.